I'm Julie Fei-Fan Balzer, and I'm a painter, a printmaker, and a collage artist living and working outside of Boston. So I've been working on this painting for a while, and it's close, but it hasn't just been quite coming together for me. So I've been thinking and thinking, looking and looking, and I finally decided sort of right about there, I'd like to put in a butterfly. So this is something I very commonly do, which is you could do this in a sketchbook. This just happens to be some Post-its because they were what's at hand. And I just sketched it out a couple times. And these are not detailed or fantastic sketches, but especially when you're painting, for me, for my style, which I want to be loose and interpretive rather than photorealistic, what I'm trying to get is like the gesture of it, the kind of most important parts. So like I know that the body should be slightly curved, and I know that the wings, there's a larger wing on top and a smaller wing on the bottom, and I know that you should be able to see the second wing from the side for this style that I want right now in this moment in this painting where I'm going to put it. But I find this to be a really easy shorthand, and once the painting is done-ish, I'll actually just take this Post-it, put it in my sketchbook. But this means I don't always have to have my sketchbook right with me. As long as there's a piece of paper and I remember to glue it in, then it's a nice little workflow bit. So in this video, come with me. I'm gonna try to put this butterfly into this painting. So the first thing I did was draw in the butterfly using a little chalk pastel, and didn't love it, so I wiped it away. This is something I often do. When paint is dry, it's very easy to wipe chalk pastel away, so I experimented with placement and size and shaping of the wings, and it just sort of seemed like everything I did, the butterfly just didn't sort of blend into the piece. It stood out too much. It was just wrong. So I thought maybe a simpler sort of flat on silhouette. And then again, I tried a smaller one, and then that was it. It's the simpler, smaller silhouette that was going to be the better choice. So even though I had done that drawing and planning, I think part of making art for me is about flexibility and letting go of preconceived notions and sort of letting whatever happen, and being able to make the best decision for the work rather than what is supposed to work or what I want to work or what the picture in my head looks like. It's actually a really good art skill to look at what's in front of you and see it for what it is. Here you can see I'm altering the color of this pacifier, and I thought this was a fun part of the painting to show because we talked about, was it maybe 2 weeks ago in an art vlog, about making glazes. And these are glazes because you can still see everything that's happening underneath. It's just altering the color slightly, which just looks so great. Okay, so here is the little butterfly. I'm not sure that I love the way that the sort of dark combines with the body, but actually it kind of helps it blend. Up close, it's kind of weird, but then from far away, I think it's okay. And then you can see this is the second thing I did where I altered the color of the pacifier here. So I'd say this isn't quite done, but it's getting close. So thanks so much for joining me for this artist vlog. I hope you'll check out my monthly membership over at myartpractice.com. And of course, I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you.